Hello everybody, my name is, well, you really don't care what my name is, and today I'm going to talk about Death Battle. What is Death Battle? Well, we've seen in the past there's been a lot of people making their own version of fights between two characters, fictional characters, and they put up against one another and they fight to the death. And, some of them are not bad. Some of them are actually funny, entertaining. Some, like Bad in the Sun, actually do a good job when it comes to those fights, but it's always determined by the people's vote. So that's why I wasn't very happy between Batman and versus Darth Vader. But in Death Battle, we actually get to see the fights not determined by the fans, but more of the information they have, and they use logic to see who would win. And they do a good job at it. So Death Battle is like those other fights. They pit two fictional characters against one another, and they fight to the death. And it's characters that are from video games, there are comics, anime, cartoons, you name it. They put them against one another, and we get to see who would win between these two through, I think it's computer animated. I don't know. I don't know the word for it, but yeah, it's animated, so it's not exactly real life or live action like Bad in the Sun, but it's still fun and entertaining. And we also get information about the two characters, the two combatants, and we get to learn more about them. That's what I like. I mean, there's some information I didn't know about these characters. Characters like Samus, whatever, the Metroid Girl, and even characters like Luke Skywalker. I didn't know some information about him. At least some of the stuff that added to his abilities, and even Kirby. I didn't know some stuff about Kirby that I really was surprised at. So they do a good job at providing those information, and they put these characters against one another to see who wins, and they explain at the end why this person won. But it's not always just characters one-on-one. They find ways to even put characters with going up against more than one person. Like they did with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had the turtles go up against each other to see who was the superior turtle. And we even saw one death battle where they had starter Pokemons like Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard in their full evolved forms going up against each other. Not in their mega forms, but their evolved final forms. So those are very interesting. And even though I really wish that Charizard had won. Yeah. They even had Justin Bieber going up against some other famous singer girl that was very annoying. I don't know. They find ways of making those fights. And I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed watching that and seeing them kill each other. So that was not bad. But of course, there are people out there that do complain about Death Battle and feel that these fights are they're being biased and they're not providing all the information. Most recently, one of the fights that people have been complaining about is Tape Fong from Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Gaara from Naruto. They complained about how they didn't provide all the information about Gaara's abilities and how they felt that the reason they didn't have Gaara beat Toph was because when they were doing the animation, Toph looked young and they felt that they didn't want to kill off a 12-year-old girl, so they thought, yeah, have her beat Gaara. And I actually spoke to two people who left some comments on my video on my reaction between Tape Fong and Gaara, and I have to agree with them. I mean, I did wish that Toph was a little older. Maybe that would have made some difference between her fight against Gaara. And I wish Gaara's abilities were exploited more. I mean, I've seen what this guy can do. I've seen what he's capable of. And it sucks that they didn't, provide all that good information. But does that mean Death Battle lost their credibility with this fight? Not exactly. I mean, they've had a lot of fights where people do complain about. I mean, one that I think is the most that people had a problem with, more than Toph and Gaara, was Goku versus Superman. I mean, I actually spoke to someone about this, how they felt Goku should have won. He should have beaten Superman. But it's explained that Superman was stronger because he was able to not only stay for a very long time in the sun, which gives him his power, but he was able to get that opportunity because Goku wanted him to fight at his full strength. And I even told this to the person, one of the people I was talking to, that's why Goku lost, because he wants his opponents to be at their best. No matter how strong they are, or no matter how dangerous they are, he will put his love for fighting his opponents at their best above his friends, his family, and everybody. Hey, I know there are a lot of fans out there that are Goku fans, and are probably going to say some bad things about this, but you cannot deny, when has he ever done anything that did not result in letting his opponents get stronger? Okay, yeah, well, Goku and Piccolo against Goku's brother, I guess that doesn't count, but yeah, I mean, most of the time he does let his opponents get stronger, so he can have a better fight. You know, that's true. So, I mean, yeah, despite the negativity from people about why they think this other character should have won, I don't think Death Battle lost any credibility. I think they still can provide good fights, and they provide us a lot of good information. But from now on, though, I think after this last fight that they should take every information that they find, no matter how small it seems, they need to use that for their fights. Otherwise, they're going to continue getting people to hate on them, to complain about their fights, and might even cause them to lose subscribers. I mean, trust me, guys, you do not want to do that, okay? You do not want to lose the people that are the reason you continue making these fights. Just saying. So, if you guys have a different opinion about these fights, or think that Death Battle should, you know, do a better job on their fights, leave some comments below, let me know what you think. Next week, they are going to do a live Death Battle fight between I can't say her name right, Samus versus Boba Fett, one-on-one. They're gonna make a new version of their very first fight, so it looks a little better. So they're gonna make it live, and they're gonna also answer questions from us, any kind of questions we ask them. So if you guys are interested in any questions for them, then tune in for next week, next Thursday, or is it Wednesday? I don't know. You look up their website. I'll leave it above and below to find their links. Actually, I think I'll just leave it above. Yeah, above is better. So, take care, everybody. See you all next time, and I will be here to give you more love and more entertainment. And hopefully Death Battle will do a better job next time. Maybe they should also decide, I don't know, put Naruto from his show versus Ichigo from Bleach against one another. I'm just saying, I would do that. I want to see that fight.